you guys need some cheap and reliable coins, man, check out my sponsor, AOEAH.com, for the cheapest coins on the market, man. Use code BREE for 3% off your order. Happy Super Bowl day to you guys, man. I will have a Super Bowl video. This will be it for you guys. We will be ranking the best receivers heading into the Super Bowl for you guys today. Before we continue, please like, comment, and subscribe. On the road to 16,000 subscribers. Yesterday we did the best quarterbacks. I think you guys are starting to like the tier list of how I'm doing this time, but if not, let me know if you want to go back from the best, like top 10, like just from ranking from 10 to 1, go over the stats and stuff like that. But if you got like this tier list like this, let me know in the comments down below. We have a lot of cards. Let's go ahead and talk about. Let's go ahead and get something that wastes no time. I forgot to add one more card, so that's why you guys are seeing this little edit of this and how this came down. So I'm gonna pick some random receivers and then we're gonna rank them from S to D out. We're gonna put an F, but let's go ahead and go for it. So let's go ahead and start with the bottom. Well, we'll start from the lowest overall and go to the highest overall. For Ed, I'm gonna put him in A tier. I think for a free solid card, you can't deny he's good. I mean, route tech for 195 base speed, Raiders legend. So I think A, is a really sweet spot to put him there. 6'1" is a pretty solid height to have him in your lineup. And Quan Bolden for a free card. Him and Warwick Dunn, I'm going to put him at S tier. You guys have not used this card or played against this card. You guys know what he's capable of. Slot-o-matic for 1. Short in or was it short out for 0. Gets every team chemistry. So gets at least damn near 98 speed or at least 97 speed. Anquan Bolden is definitely an A tier in my personal opinion. Mike Evans, I'm gonna go with D tier for right now. Even when he first came out, I even said he wasn't even worth the coins. I think not that too great of abilities anyway. At this point of the year, we're ranking him right now, but even back then, I wasn't really high hope on his card anyway, to be honest with you guys. Andre Johnson, probably another D tier card right now. Even when he came out, Mike Williams was definitely better than this card in my personal opinion. Was it 93 base speed at this point of the year? He got short in as like the only benefit at the time. He had short in, but even so, he was like maybe an A tier, B tier when he came out. But I think just right now, definitely D tier. Deebo Samuel, I'm gonna go C, borderline B. The only reason why I'm putting him so high is because he is short out. I think for 0, I might just move him up for B. I might end up taking him down. I don't know. I might change my mind. Was it Osborne? That's his name. I want to put him in B. I can't speak on this card. I haven't used him. I don't think he got nothing too good. I think for ability wise, I can't really speak on the card. I'll put him in B or C. But like if I have Debo there, I'm going to kind of match him up with that. Herman Moore, I'm going to go with A tier. I think 95 base speed is still good, even though he came out like a month and a half ago. Gets short, deep out, and mid out. So you got a really nice solid card. People are still actually using this card. CeeDee Lamb. Right now, I'm going to go A. If you was to tell me before all these receivers, guys, keep in mind we got a lot of receivers that came out in Madden 23. So you can just imagine, back then there wasn't as many influx of receivers at one point. That was good. But if you told me like maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks, oh yeah, CeeDee definitely been in S tier. I think somebody put him in S, but I think right now I got him in A. Plexico Burris, once again, another card is going to be in the A tier, 95 base speed as well. They kind of hold on his abilities. He does get short in, but that's really about it. A lot of people was really picking CD over him because he got it for 0, so I don't actually blame you. Mike Williams. Right now, I'm going to go for C. I'll put him a head and shoulders above these two guys because they came around at the exact same time. He was really, really good. Whenever he gets his upgrade, going to be pretty solid. But at this point right now, I'm going to put him in C. I recently just played him. I think ever since he was released. I played him for the first time, I think, the other day in somebody's Super Bowl. So, Marvin Harrison, I'm going to go with B tier for now, borderline C. Like I said, he was good for about maybe 1 or 2 weeks and then just got outdated. 95 base speed, and then he got short in as well. Brandon Cooks, I want to go A tier for now. Just looked at it. He has some solid abilities. I might put him in B, but it's going to be a lot of A and B tier guys. Trust me, it's a lot of receivers in there that are really, really good. I think right now I'm put Brandon Cooks in there for A just for now. I might change my mind. Devontae Smith, no question, A. The deep out, elite, short end against route tech, I think so. Really solid receiver as well. Michael Thomas, I'm gonna put him in A. Route tech, gets short out, elite for 0. LTD doesn't have a redux right now, so if you run the same Steam team, really, really good. I can't say I recommend him because there's so many receivers, but he's still really, really good to use. Don't sleep on his card. He still can fry. T.Y. Hilton, I want to go S tier, but I'm going to go A as well. I think probably one of the higher ones. I know I probably can maybe adjust these, but right now it's probably one of the, well, him and Herman Moore probably is right here than CD, but for sure T.Y. Hilton's definitely in there for the A tier. Tim Brown, overpriced because of Team of the Week's packs. Wasn't bad, but I think you can make a case for B tier. You can definitely make the case for B tier, in my personal opinion. Slotomatic for one, I don't think he got really nothing too good in 5'11", 6 foot, I think. Great to see him back in Madden, but I think, when he came out, I wasn't really too excited because you had him, T.Y. Hilton, Michael Thomas. I was using Michael Thomas, I think, over him at the point in time. So borderline A for now. Randall Cobb, once again, if you got Tim Brown, might as well add Randall Cobb up in his bad boy. Doug Baldwin, once again, another card I haven't used myself. Rarely played as Doug Baldwin, so I can't speak too much on it, but does have base 96 speed, some okay abilities. I really want to put him in B, to be honest with you, but I'm going to put him in A tier for now. Tyreek Hill, I think S tier. Cheetah was, when he came out, base 97 speed. A solid X factor with the rack him up. Deep out route tech. There's no question down in my mind that he is definitely S tier. Allen Robinson, 95 base speed. Got deep out elite for cheap. Nothing really else. A lot of people speak highly of this card. I'm going to put him in B tier for now. Like I said, I didn't use this card either, but I played him maybe twice probably. But I kind of feel like I didn't do this card service. I want to put him in A, but I think for right now, I'll put him in B. Christian Kirk, I'm going to go borderline S tier, A tier, high A, borderline S. 96 base speed. I think he gets some short out, stuff like that. Some really solid ability as well. 5'10", 5'11". I think right now height really doesn't matter in the game to me, in my personal opinion, because I think now the agging is kind of reduced. You still can ag, but it's not as bad as it was at the start of the year. But I think Christian Kirk definitely deserves a spot up here. Gabe Davis. I'm going to put him in C tier. I know I'll probably get a lot of hate of it from Bills Mafia. 94 base speed from a card that came out maybe 2-3 weeks ago is just inexcusable. They shouldn't have did that. He gets deep out, then short end. They got some cheaper abilities. Unless you're in a Bills Steam team, you're not really gonna run a Gabe Davis. That's just my personal opinion. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Considering the fact that he's one of the newer cards, it's surprising I'm putting him in the C tier. AJ Brown, I'm gonna put in A. Route Tech. Was it mid out elite? One of the most expensive cards probably on this list, which is 1,000,000 coins. I don't know why, but I actually did enjoy the card. Rarely played against him, to be honest, even when he was out. Unless you're playing like an Eagles or a Titans team, but I rarely see people with this card. I actually did enjoy the card, to be honest with you. Drake London, definitely S tier, 6'4", 96 base speed, some solid ability as well. Matchup nightmare. A lot of people really don't like to use that ability, but I think overall he's definitely in that lineup for S tier. Isaiah Hodges, I wouldn't. 96 base speed. He's definitely the highest in the B tier. And you know what? I'm probably gonna get a lot. I might make some adjustments. I'll probably put him in A. He's borderline towards the end of A, because I think wherever Drake London is at, you put him below Drake London, because they both came out at the same time, and Drake London was definitely the better card in my personal opinion. Juju, I'm gonna go B, base 95 base speed. Deep out, he got honorary lineman. If he got it for 0, it would have been probably higher on my list. But I'm not a huge fan of this card, to be honest with you guys. I've been saying that the card was kind of shit, to be honest with you. Andre Reed, I think S tier, really good, really great. No complaints if you've used this card. You know how dominant he is when it comes to the receiving game. I think before all these receivers coming out, he was definitely still gonna be my top 3 receiver. Him and Tyreek Hill at the time. So for sure, Andre Reed is definitely a card to pick up. Bills, Washington, and definitely Legends team. Michael Irvin, line it up, S tier. You can honestly say one of the head of the S tier, in my personal opinion. If you were to say, Bree, give me your starting 3, Michael Irvin definitely in there. Chris Olave, I think, is also in S tier. It's rare you get this many great cards, and I can contest to that, because I've used it. Chris Olave has really, really good stats and really good abilities as well. Julian Edelman, S tier is where probably going to be maybe in the middle of the pack, truly. It's not like a ranking, but I'm just going to say if I was to do a ranking, I will kind of put him in the middle of the pack. 5'10", Can get 98 base speed when you fully have like a 40 team and then you slap on the Super Bowl ring. 50-50, he's 99 speed. So this card definitely deserves to be in the slot. Solid max with 0 AP. You have to have him on that spot. D-Hop, S tier. Once again, probably number 2 in my personal opinion. Give me your ranking as of right now from this list. Yes, when you activate that D-Hop double or nothing, you just get better route running and better beat press. It's just nothing you can do with that. I'm telling you, his card fries. Cole Beasley, I'm going to go probably the head of B tier, probably. 5'9", I said height doesn't matter. He gets 96 speed, route tech. It just, I don't know. I feel like I'm contradicting myself, but I think right now I'm gonna put that Cole Beasley in B tier, borderline C tier. Let's get some solid ability though. I can't lie. MVS, I think is probably gonna be the head of the S tier or rankings. 97 base speed, can get to 99 speed, but definitely 98 when you slap on your Super Bowl ring card. 6'4", great abilities. Really can't much that you can actually say when it comes to his cards. AJ Green definitely deserves to be an S tier. Probably your number 3. Definitely be your top 4. But if you say Bree, can you rank in from S? I think MVS, probably Irving. It's a toss up between these 3. You can really switch them up. It's like MVS is probably one of my personal opinion. And the other ones like okay, it's 1A, 1B, 1C. I will probably go with maybe Edelman. Dude, Reed is good. Reed is good. I speak highly of this. I speak highly of this Reed. I really do. He fries. And I go with Tyreek. Drake London probably deserved to be in this. Olave and then Christian Kirk. That would be my S ranking for A. If you said to rank me your A, for some reason I like Big Herm. Give me. I'll probably put AJ here. I was very big on the AJ Brown. Probably TY. I would move up. Shit. I mean Hodges. I mean I can't really speak much about that. I'll put him because he's free. Tim Brown, Michael Thomas. I'll move him up about right here. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That man CD was frying. These guys are still good. I think right now. Yeah, give me Devontae. This would kind of be my list for A tier. Cooks is still the borderline B, probably towards the end of A, but for sure, give me these guys to be honest with you. A. When it comes to B, I think this is kind of accurate enough. When it comes to this, just about truly. Maybe you can put A Rob in front of. Nah, he gets better abilities. C, even with that, it's like interchangeable. And with D, I'll just keep those guys right there. So let me know in the comments down below. I'll probably get a lot of hate from this. I want to have this discussion with you guys. Truly, I really do. Now, I would love to see that. If anything, I would change. The only thing maybe he would maybe come to B. You can make a case. I will honestly put him in B, to be honest with you. But I would put him here because he's at least 6'4". To be honest with you guys, I'll put Randall Cobb here for the slot. I want to put Baldwin in B too as well, but I'll just keep it as is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'm out. Peace.